السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أبناء الطلاب. في البداية أحب أن أخبركم بأن صفحة 96 كتاب الطالب هي صفحة استماع، فأرجو منكم الاستماع للنص المتوفر في الCD المتوفر لديكم وإجابة على الأسئلة في صفحة 96 أسئلة صح وخطأ. أما درسنا اليوم في الوحدة العاشرة Communication. So go to page 98, students book, reading. Our objectives today: using new vocabulary orally and in writing. As you see here, there is a link in red here. You can practice vocabulary through it. 2. Give the main idea of a formal letter. 3. Answer questions related to the text. Now let's start. What is the formal letter? Or what is the text about? As you see, this is what a formal letter. What's about? What does it talk about? So, if you want to answer these questions, you have to look at the pictures. As you see, we have pictures, map, pictures, different pictures. So these pictures can help you understand the lesson. And also, read the first sentence of each paragraph, or the first. As you see here, we have an underlined sentence, and paragraph 2 we have also underlined sentence, and paragraph 3. These sentences can tell you what the lesson is about or what the formal letter is about. So let's look first at the pictures. There is a map here. There is also other picture. And if you go back, look at the photos. And there is a map. So these pictures can tell us. So if you look and also at the title, what's the title? The First Nations, First People. So this tells us that about people who lived in the past. If you look at the photo also, we can see people here. They are wearing traditional clothes. And also the map. So if we can communicate through pictures, through maps, through emails, through letters. Now, if we go to the first question, what is the letter about? What is the text about? So from the pictures or the title, you can tell me it's about an archaeological excavation, about Canadian First Nations, the title, First Nations, or Aboriginal peoples of Canada. How do we get these answers? If we look at the title, First Nations, First People who live in Canada. Also, we can understand from the letter, from the first sentence of each paragraph. If you look here, archaeological excavation. And if you go to paragraph 2, also you can see they enjoyed excavating, means digging, making holes. If you go to paragraph 3, we have started to find out a lot more about the other First Nation of Canada. So to answer the first question, what is the lesson about? What is the letter about? What is the text about? You can look at the pictures. You can look at the maps. You can look at the title, pictures, maps, and also you can look at or read the first sentence of each paragraph. Look at the underlined sentences This paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and paragraph 3. They can help you. Now look, this is a letter here, as you see. This is a letter. We have here two addresses, one on the right and one is on the left. This is the sender's address, Mountain Avenue. Avenue means road, Thika, Kenya, 18 January. And here on the left, there is another address for the recipient's address, people or a person who received that. Now let's read the letter. I'm writing to thank you for sending us the information about your recent archaeological excavation in northeast Canada. Why is Robert sending a letter? He is sending a letter to thank Dr. Davis for sending him information about the archaeological excavation in northeast Canada. So he's going to thank Doctor for sending him information about the archaeological excavation. Excavation means, look, what are the people doing here? They are what? Doing archaeological excavation. As you see here, they are excavating. We have read your blog on the website. Blog means a personal site on the website. Thank you too for sending us the email addresses of the school students who joined your team on the dig. If you look at the word dig here, means to make a hole. To make a hole. Look at the first here, dig means to make a hole in the ground. So he's going to thank him for sending what? An email. Now we have exchanged several emails with Carly Chigo and Annie Bennett. We have exchanged. What does the word exchange mean? Exchange means to do something to someone and get something similar from them. To exchange. They told us. Who they? What does the word they refer to when I say they told us? Told from tell. They told us. As you see, they told us how much they enjoyed excavating. What does the word excavating or excavation mean? Excavation or the verb is excavate means the act of digging, means digging, to dig. So, and how much they learned about the lives of their ancestors. The word ancestor, what does the word ancestor mean? If you go and look here, ancestors means people who lived in the past. So they can learn about how the people in the past live or lived. They were particularly excited. They were particularly excited about the decorated pottery that was 6,000 years old. What does the word particularly? They were particularly excited. Excite means happy, from excitement. Particularly means, if you look at the word particularly means especially. Okay? They were particularly excited, happy about the decorated pottery that was 6,000 years ago. What does the word decorated mean? Decorate means to make something look more attractive. Look at the boys, they are decorating. They are decorating the house. pottery. They are decorating pottery. What does the word pottery mean? As you see, this is pottery. Look at the picture. The activity of making plates from clay. As you see, they are made from clay. If you had not replied to us, you didn't answer, we would not have contacted. Contact means call. We would not have called them, and we would not have made new friends across the ocean. Across the ocean. So we are very grateful to you. Means thankful. What does the word ocean mean? Ocean means one of the 5 main areas of sea, like Pacific Ocean. Now we go to the second paragraph. We have began to find out, to discover. We have begun to discover, to find out a lot more about the other First Nations. First Nation means ancestors of Canada. We had no idea. There were so many different people speaking their own languages and their own cultures in modern Canada. Modern is the opposite of old. Carly told us about her grandmother who does the most beautiful embroidery on animal skins and makes the same clothing that the Mi'kmaq people have been making for centuries. When I say the most beautiful embroidery on animal skin, if you try to guess the meaning from the context there, on the skin, what can you see on the skin, on animal skin? What did people do? So try to think. So embroidery, look at the picture here. Decoration on cloth or skin made by sewing small patterns into it. We have just started to find out. Find out means discover, to know about the Haida people on the northwest coast. We think the spirit of the Haida Gwaii is a wonderful sculpture, and we can understand why it is on the Canadian $20 note. This is what Canadian $20 note, and you can see what on it. This picture, as you look, this a picture of what Gwaii, and it can be seen where it can be seen on the $20 note. Thank you again for all your help. You would be grateful if you could let us know when you are starting your next dig. What does the word dig mean? Make a hole in the ground. And what is about, so we would be grateful, we'd be grateful if you could let us know when you are starting your next dig. You would like to follow your blog live next time. What does the word blog mean? A blog means a record of your activities or opinions that you put on the internet for other people to read. Now, if you go back, what does the word sculpture mean? As you see here, sculpting a piece of art that is made from stones, wood, clay, or clay. So what I want you to do to learn these words, to read them at home, to read them, learn the meaning by heart, and try to put them in meaningful sentences. And I want you to go to Students Book page 100, exercise 1. Answer questions from 1 to 5. So answer questions from 1 to 5. And also you can go to the electronic exams and practice using the vocabulary. And there is a link for vocabulary. إذا الآن اذهب إلى الامتحانات الإلكترونية وإلى رابط الكلمات المرسل لكم في الرسائل وتدرب على النص والكلمات. بالنسبة لرابط الكلمات الموجود في بداية هذا الدرس كما أشرت لكم، هذا الرابط اللي هو باللون الأحمر، هذا الرابط تستطيع الدخول إليه وتتدرب على الكلمات الجديدة الموجودة في هذه الصفحة. تستطيع أن تتدرب على قراءة الكلمات والمعاني والتدريب على امتحانات. تستطيع أن تكون امتحانات بنفسك من خلال هذا الرابط، هو الرابط اللون الأحمر. أشكركم على الاستماع وإلى نلتقي بكم غدا في الحصة القادمة، وشكرا لكم على الاستماع.